when we think thoughts of vengeance. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? 'Cause you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. So to quote a very wise person, don't. Kamala Harris, right? Trying to act like she's so smart she can give you a one-word answer. But do not engage in thoughts of vengeance. I just came home. They called me the F word in English, just loud enough for me to hear it as I was walking past them. Two dudes. It was in my periphery, but as best what I could tell in my periphery, because I refused to look at them. About my size, perhaps bigger. One of them half my age. They think that they had an advantage, so that if I do act crazy, they're going to whoop my ass. Don't respond. Don't think thoughts of vengeance. Now, I was thinking thoughts of vengeance afterwards, which I consider to be vainglorious, just a waste of time. And as I was doing it, the Lord allowed that I would drop my wallet. It didn't. The contents didn't spill out, but it fell on the floor wide open, and it was like the Lord was telling me, "Don't do it. Do not engage in thoughts of vengeance." Now, for the Lord, more than anything, I can say that I have done that. I have talked mess to them. Sometimes when it's more than one dude. And the Lord has put the fear of me in their hearts to where that two or more dudes wouldn't step up to fight. But that's the Lord. That's the Lord's grace. Because if they had stepped up to fight me, except the Lord saved me, which he has saved me. One time I fought two dudes at the same time. I would get my ass whooped. Now, the Lord has shown me the downfall of my enemies. This is in Psalms 92. I read that every Sabbath. I read it around Friday sunset, and I read it again around Saturday sunset. The Lord has shown me the downfall of my enemies. I've seen their downfall. I need to be patient and wait for the Lord to bring his judgment upon them. Because until the Lord steps in, there's nothing that can stop them. All we can do is not engage in thoughts of vengeance, bless those who curse us, let God take vengeance on them, okay? And don't even waste time. Like Anointed Journey Ministry says, do not, even in your imagination, imagine yourself taking vengeance on them. If you don't have God's grace on you, you will get the police called on you. This has happened to me more than once. You might get your ass whooped. Or in my case, you're going to have to throw down, okay? And if you a sissy like me, you better hope you have God's grace covering you like he did with me, so that in none of those fights did I get my ass whooped. And either it was about a tie or I got the better of them, okay? But that was because of the grace of God. Do not engage in thoughts of vengeance. Jesus Christ is the wonderful counselor, Yeshua HaMashiach. That hurt my feelings. That would hurt anybody's feelings, being called an F word. Especially when you actually come out of that lifestyle. He is a wonderful counselor. He cares about your feelings. He cares about your emotions. Bring it to him to help heal them emotions. But reacting in thoughts of vengeance, I'm like, the Lord is not even allowing me to engage in that when I try to. God bless.